Oh yeah, ay. When you need a hand and you don't know why, just know that I'll be there. When the road is long and you feel so tired, just know that I'll be there.
Well, hey there, YouTube. Good morning to you. This is our Sunday coffee chat 23, I think it is. John Reagan with E-Powersport here, and coming to you this morning after the coffee's finally kicking in. I'm feeling a little awake, but I have this crazy cat that thinks he's a 1 a.m. alarm clock, so bear with me. I've been trying to, I really had to try and hit the snooze button on him this morning, but he would not stop. He just... Oh man, so a little tired, but a lot of things going on, a couple of different things to talk about. As you can see, we have some electric motorcycles out. I'm actually going to go over the list of our inventory here in a minute, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Himiway. They did a great job on getting these bikes here quickly, and I have to say, this Escape, I did not expect to, honestly, let's be honest with you, I did not expect to like this bike as much as I did. As much as I do. I took it out for a little cruise around yesterday, and the Zebra's solid. Don't get me wrong. If you need something that you can be assured you can put things on that rack and it's gonna ride and it feels, you know, boom. I mean, this is your ride. But for like a fun little, like, if you've ever ridden a moped, a regular gas with the pedal moped, a little Honda or Suzuki, whatever you happen to have. I grew up overseas, so we had them all over. Yeah, even as a kid, like a little kid. It rides just like a moped. I mean, it just really, when you're on it, and even though it is speed limited to 25 miles per hour, even when I've unlocked it and turned it up and stuff, but you get all the torque. So you feel that acceleration, and when you hit 25, you really don't mind. It just cruises along. It feels nice. It just has that fun ride feel to it. I definitely recommend the Escape. The one thing I would probably do is look to get a higher power charger so you can charge a little quicker. Or if you have the money, maybe splurge and get yourself a second battery. They run about $500. But yeah, I think it's a great little bike. It's a lot of fun. The Zebra, again, real quick, this thing is a heavy-duty bike. I mean, you can tell you're riding something close to 100 pounds. It's got weight, but with that weight comes a lot of stability. I need to tighten the rim because I think it's got a little warp in it, because when I let go of the handlebars, it would start wobbling very quickly. But yeah, other than that, when you're on the road and you're cruising, again, 25 miles per hour, unlocked speed, it just feels solid. I mean, there's no like hesitation or lightness to the bike. You know you're riding something that's solid, that has good torque, and still fun. I need to do some adjustments on it with the handlebars, get them tilted and the seat tilted right, but yeah, just really nice. And look at it. I mean, look at this thing. This is like, won't break the kickstand doing it, but I mean, look at that. You just sit right up on, whee! You know what I mean? It's like, and nothing. That is nice. So yeah, and you can even get little cushions to put on these as well on the Himiway website. We don't have them listed yet. I'm getting that. I got them. I've got 3 other brands right now that we are signing up as dealer repair representatives for as well. So we're going to have a lot of variety for you, especially when it comes to e-bikes. That was my goal, was to get as much variety in the e-bike space as possible, because not every brand of e-bike manufacturer makes bikes that appeal to everybody. And I think that's kind of evident here with the Himiway products. These are very different brand, very different line when you look at them in comparison to other ones in the market. They're a heavier duty bike. They usually come with a much more powerful motor in general, right? But while keeping to the legal limits and specs that are required here in the US. So I think they're really good. So yeah, some of the other ones we have coming, we have a brand that is, it's not electric, but we have another brand that we just got started with. We just placed our first order with. and they are well known in the folding space. So we're going to have a brand that's very dedicated to folding bikes and performance folding bikes at that. That's kind of interesting. We have some coming. We'll announce it when we get them in. Get those up online for you. And we have two other brands that we're talking to right now. One is that we're signing up with right now. One has a lot of neat products coming to, and the other one is a long-standing brand that has a very large lineup and availability of electric bikes. So basically what I'm saying is in the next few weeks, as we get these all closed and we get everything listed, when it comes to what you need in e-bikes, we will not only have any possibility in the range of e-bikes themselves, but we'll also have access to the accessories you need, we'll have access to the parts you need, and we'll have access to the service that you need to fix these bikes and keep yourself going. So, great stuff. On to the electric motorcycles. So, e-enduros, man, I'll tell you, I've been getting a lot of calls about the e-enduros, and I'm sad every day I don't have my little burro to ride anymore. But we're getting a better little burro, and I'm thinking that it's probably time we order in a few more e-enduros as well. So we're going to have some e-enduros coming available for sale. We're going to get some in stock. Just to touch on that for a second, but speaking of stock, e-enduros, we'll move to the next thing, e-motorcycles. All right. We have stock of e-motorcycles, which brings me to my other point. Can-Am just announced they're going to sell you e-motorcycles in 2 years. No. Okay, this is 2023, but you know, it's something that as I look at the industry and I'm gauging things, I realize we're ahead. We are way, way ahead with this. You know, all the main players are holding off because they want to bleed out their gas stock. The governments aren't forcing them to really do anything until 2025, 2030. And so, you know, they're going to hold out. They're going to keep their investments. And understandably, that's business, right? But we are in a position where we're already there, you know. Much like Tesla started as an electric company and, you know, grew to their point, we too are starting as an electric company. And we do expect that we will also grow because of it, because we're already early in this space. So the electric motorcycles that we have available are, and I quote my partner, so we have 4 VMX-12s. Now, if you're not familiar with the VMX-12, it's also known as the Nikon E-Beast or the E-Time E-Moto. It's different from these ones in that the frame is actually built from the ground up to be an electric motorcycle. So you're not going to find like the 12s where we used a gas powered frame for the base. The VMX-12 is built with the electric components in mind. It's designed that way, and it's very packed in there for that. We're going to actually get one of those here in the next couple of weeks when Tom and Mike, our partners, come up, and we're going to send them out to the NYC Electrify event. I'll talk about that after this in a sec, though. So we have 4 of those VMX-12s available. We're going to be selling the VMX-12. I'm going to put it up this weekend. We're going to have them ready. You guys can put the orders in and pay the shipping, and we'll just get it scheduled, get them out to you. But I think we're doing the VMX-12s at 6. And then we have 5 of the VMX-12Fs. That's these ones. And before we were doing these at 6 because there's some speedometer things, but we figured it out for the most part, and in 4th gear, the speedometers are pretty dead on accurate. So we're going to be selling these at 65. You know, if you want to buy a couple, maybe work a deal or something. But yeah, so we'll be selling the VMX-12Fs at 6,500. And we have 5 of those available, again, ready to ship. They're here. You just tell us, we'll get it set up, we'll get it out to you. And we have 4 tin bots. Oh, the other name, not the one I'm not supposed to say, but the other name of those units. So we have 4 of the tin bot. I believe they're the ESX unit. So they actually have a little more oomph, a little more drive. and they're not using the Coulter controllers. So they actually use the Kelly controllers, which are a bit more programmable and have a higher output power range. So a little bit better bike, actually, at least in my opinion. But we're gonna get one of those out here as well, and that one we're selling for $7,000. So I think you got the range. The VMX 12s will do at 6,200. The VMX 12Fs we're doing at 65, and the tin bots we're doing for 7. So I'm gonna be getting those listings up. The number of stock we have is gonna be there. What I would like though is anyone that's done a pre-order already, if you're interested in any of these units, we could definitely get you one we have already in replacement of whatever unit you've ordered. So I've had some conversations with people that have ordered our VMX-08, the Valley Motors VMX-08, the carbon fiber motorcycle, and some of them are interested in these because one, they're already here, and two, yes, you can get these VIN'd. Even though these don't come with VIN numbers on them already, most states will allow you to go in with a country of origin paperwork. They do a quick inspection. Pretty much all the required parts to be DOT on here are DOT. And so after they check off those little check boxes, they give you a green sticker with the VIN number on it and you're good to go. So our partner in Cali, he's done that with one of the VMX 12Fs. He's also done it with a Tinbot ESX. So no real issues. You go in, you do an inspection, they check it, then you take it down to DMV and get your registration paperwork. Done. A little bit of effort. So, but yeah, let us know and we'll get those right out to you. So in addition to all that, right now talking with a couple different places, hope to close on next week. One location for a bit of a retail and repair storefront, and then the other location for our DMV paperwork for all these. So we'll get registered up as a automotive dealer at that point. We'll be able to issue straight out your DMV paperwork, get your VIN numbers and stuff, no worries, right? So yeah, any questions or anybody wants to get one of these motorcycles, give me a holler. 725-433-RIDE, R-I-D-E, or 725-433-7433. John Reagan, E-Powersport. Don't wait till 2023, 2024, or a year for some guy to get you an electric motorcycle that who knows what it's going to be like. We got him here now.
Know that I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there, I'll be there.